5 questions to help you uncover your true self. Gaining a sense of who you are is the most powerful knowledge that you will ever acquire. Your ability to fulfill your unique internal passion will determine your ability to realize your potential. This will open the pathway for you to determine the quality and purpose of your life. If you are struggling to uncover your true self, here are 5 questions to consider to help you unlock your life's purpose. What do you love? When you ask yourself this question, you want to consider things in the world and the people in your life that you expressly love. While we can all be cynics and say the world is a mess, deep down there are things in this world that matter to us. Write down those things that fuel you, that you get excited about, and that makes you feel alive. What do you consider your greatest accomplishment? This should be a list of the moments in your life that you are exceedingly proud of, and those times that you felt successful. Accomplishments are realized when you can tap into your inner strengths. When you acknowledge your achievements, carefully think about what it was that allowed you to succeed. What would your purpose be if you knew no one would judge you? This will be those things that get you excited every time you go to your list, and answer honestly and authentically. Tell yourself and then write down everywhere you would go, everything you would do, and even what you would say if you held no fear of repercussion or judgment. If there were no limits, what would you want in life? If you were guaranteed success, what would you want your ideal life to be? This particular question is a real eye-opener for many people because it has you verbalize and list exactly what you think you are missing in your life. When you can align your life with your internal expectations, you can start to work towards the life you genuinely want. What would you do if you had all the money in the world? When we live in the day-to-day world of what if, we can end up getting bogged down with thinking that we aren't reaching our dreams because we don't have enough. For many, it's because they believe they don't have enough money to do what they want. So make a list of everything you would love to do and see happen if you had all the money in the world. When you take the time to consider these 5 questions, you can change your perspective and determine what you need to live a purpose-driven life. In today's presentation, I'm going to show you 5 ways to uncover your true calling. For many people, their calling in life doesn't necessarily shine like a guiding light ahead. However, there are ways you can actively pursue and uncover your true calling in life. Shake up your routine. Changing your environment, getting out of your routine, and carving out some time for yourself can work wonders. You can more easily nurture and explore shifts in your perspective, changes in your connections, and alterations in your realizations when you give yourself space emotionally and physically. Think about what you used to love. Often, our life's purpose is something that we love to do or love to be when we were younger because we were expected to fit in with society. Think about how you played as a child. Consider what you enjoyed to do and what you were curious about. Notice dreams and signs. Your subconscious has a way of letting you know if you are heading in the right direction. Pay close attention to the things that happen in your life, the things you notice, people you meet, the places you are drawn to. Try to actively connect to your dreams by keeping a notepad next to your bed and write things down upon waking. Notice what feels good. When you are doing what you are supposed to be doing, you are connected, expressive, loving, joyful, and purposeful. Callings feel good. Notice the times in your life that you feel like this. Think about what you are doing, who you're doing it with, and what you are allowing. Pay attention to what keeps coming back. Those things that are always true and that won't go away are extremely important in discovering your calling. When everyday activities reoccur in your life, take them as a clue to what will satisfy you and pay attention to them. Finding your calling will take some time. Discovering and honing your life's path will be a continuous aspect of your journey. Always be compassionate to yourself and know that where you currently are is the best place for you to be. Always treat yourself, your practices, and the world around you with patience, and know that you will eventually find your calling as long as you continue to look out for it. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you 6 easy ways to find your life's purpose. Over the last decade or so, more and more people have become driven more by purpose than money. Many people are interested in using their skills to benefit a cause. While more than half of workers today value a career that is aligned with their values, enough to take a cut in pay. However, discovering your purpose in life can be tricky. Here are 6 easy ways that you can find your purpose and live a more meaningful life. Create a vision board. If you aren't sure what your purpose in life is, take some time to create a vision board. Look for images online or in magazines that inspire you. Let your mind go wild. As you place the inspiring pictures on the vision board, see what story begins to emerge. You can learn a lot about your desires when you create a vision board. Follow your hobbies. Look at those activities that you enjoy doing outside of work. Conduct an internet search and talk with friends and family about possible ways you can turn your hobby into a career. While you may think that there's no money in pursuing your hobby, you'll be surprised at what solutions you can come up with. Look at what you post. Most people spend a good deal of time on Facebook and other social media networks. Pay attention to what you're commenting on and liking and what you share. The topics that get you talking are the ones that you care about, which might make them an ideal career for you to consider. Do your homework. When you are searching for your life's purpose, it is essential that you do your homework. It's worth your time to do your research and find something that you really love. Read books about people that do work that you're interested in. Research companies, and look at career guidance books because you'll gain great advice to help you find your path. Talk to others. Instead of burying yourself in your smartphone, when you are out by yourself, take advantage of the moment and talk to those around you. Ask them what it is they do for a living and whether they love it and are happy. This may help you discover a line of work you didn't know existed. Treat yourself like an adventure. There is absolutely no substitute for living your life with curiosity. Always ask yourself what you find inspiring. If you pay attention, you'll notice a shift in energy when you discover something that aligns with your purpose. Everyone is born with several potential paths to life fulfillment. The first step to finding a meaningful career is figuring out your life's purpose. In today's tutorial, you'll learn how to find your true calling in life. If you haven't figured out what you want to be when you grow up, there's no place like the present to start. While recent research has shown that having a sense of purpose will increase your life expectancy by 7 years, finding your life's purpose can be challenging. Here's how you can find your true calling in life. Consider your strengths. We are all born with or have developed individual strengths and talents that distinguish us from those around us. We do some things better than others. It is imperative that you know what your strengths are and use them to your advantage. Research has shown that applying our strengths to everything we do results in greater work satisfaction, engagement, and productivity, as well as making us happier in our life and more successful. Engage your interests. While this may seem obvious, identifying your interests can be difficult sometimes. Often we're told to pursue our passions, but many people don't have pre-existing desires. The reality is that passion doesn't merely exist, it is something that you have to develop. Take some time to write down the things that you are interested in and enjoy doing. Over time, you will start to notice trends that will allow you to begin having a sense of what you genuinely enjoy doing. Even thinking about what you want to do on the weekend can provide you with a good indication of what you are interested in. Think about what benefits others. Once you've identified your strengths and interests, it's time to start to consider how you can leverage those areas for the greater good. You don't need to only think about major global issues. Your community, family, city, school, or company are also in need of your unique contributions. It's also important not to forget that the world needs humor, relaxation, entertainment, education, and other simple joys to lead a full and purposeful life. Spend time thinking about how your unique strengths and interests can help others to lead a happier, healthier, and more productive life. Everyone wants to find a clear sense of purpose that will guide and give meaning to their life. Unfortunately, for most of us, our calling won't just appear one day, but we have to go out and actively search for it. Following the advice outlined above can help you not only find your calling, but nurture it. In today's presentation, I'm going to show you 5 creativity exercises that will help you find your true passion. 19th century British Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli once said that a man is only great when he acts from passion. Today, aspiring entrepreneurs need to explore avenues of creativity to find their passion. This is most likely the fastest route for you to increase your chances of launching and maintaining a successful business. Here are 5 creativity exercises to help you find your passion. Revisit your childhood. Over the years, as we move into adulthood, we often become disconnected to the things that brought us the most joy in favor of what's more practical. To find your true passion, take some time to create a list of all the things from your childhood that you remember enjoying. Look at the list and see if you would enjoy any of the activities today. Make a creativity board. Start by putting the words "new business" in the center of a large poster board. Next, look through magazines and the internet for images, articles, sayings, and other inspiring things and begin to make a collage. When you surround yourself with images of your intention, your awareness and passion will grow. Think of people you want to be. When it comes to finding your passion, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Study those people who have been successful in the area that you want to pursue. Figure out how and why they remain successful and set up structures to emulate them. Start doing what you love. Too many aspiring entrepreneurs wait until they have an extensive business plan in place before they move towards realizing their dreams. This means that many of their ideas never see the light of day. Even if you haven't found a way to monetize your passion yet, you still need to do what you love. Take a break from business thinking. You might feel uncomfortable stepping outside of business mode, but your mind sometimes needs a break from this kind of bottom-line thinking. After you've taken a mental vacation, indulging in what you're passionate about, come back to a journal and write down any business ideas that come into your head. Finding your true passion doesn't have to be a lot of work. With these 5 creativity exercises, you can open your mind to all the possibilities and find something that you are genuinely passionate about. In today's presentation, I'm going to show you how to find your true passion in life. It can be incredibly frustrating when people tell you to follow your passion, especially when you have no idea what your passion is. While you may be someone who works hard with persistence, before you can become unstoppable, you have to know what you're starting. If you feel stuck, here are several ways that you can discover your true passion. Begin with the right perspective. If you convince yourself that finding your true passion is going to be hard, or that it isn't going to happen for you, then you automatically close yourself off to the possibilities. You will ultimately end up blocking the little nudges, pulls, and signals that guide all of us. Choose to adopt a perspective that you can do what you love. Look for evidence. Once you've determined that you can find your passion, it's time for you to see evidence of the things that you already love to do. If you scan your life, you'll notice specific experiences that fill you with joy and excitement. Make a list of the ingredients that mattered during these moments and try not to be distracted by the fakes. Look for an overarching theme. When you look at the things that you love to do, they may seem disconnected at first. This is when you want to take the time to look beyond the individual ingredients and seek an overarching theme. When you give some thought to the things that you love to do, you'll be able to locate an overarching umbrella for your passion. Distinguish between hobbies and profitable passion. You need to be realistic about whether or not your passions can be turned into a career. If you want to contribute your passions to society and make an income, then you'll have to distinguish whether your passion will serve well as a profitable business or will be a hobby for you. Stay alert to those in your life that might need your newly emerging passion, and aim to talk with them to get a clearer understanding of how, where, and when you could serve them. Finding your passion in life takes nothing more than starting out with the idea that you can and focusing on what you love. Set yourself up for success with these 5 rules of goal setting. If you want to succeed at finding your life's purpose, then you need to set goals. Without them, you will lack focus and direction. Not only does goal setting allow you to take control of your life's course, but it also provides the benchmark for determining if you've been successful. To accomplish your goals, you need to know how to set them. Here are 5 rules for setting goals that will set you up for success. Rule number 1. Set goals that motivate you. It is essential that when you set goals for yourself, that they are ones that motivate you. This means that you have to make sure that they are essential to you and that there is value for you to achieve them. If you don't have any interest in the outcome, then the chances that you'll put in the work to reach them is low. Rule number 2, set SMART goals. In order for your goals to be powerful, they need to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound. You must set specific and clear goals that you can measure. They should include precise amounts, dates, and so on, so you can measure your degree of success. Your goals have to be attainable and relevant to the direction you want your life to take, and they must include a deadline for when you will reach your goal. Rule number 3, set them in writing. Physically writing down your goal will make it real and tangible. As you write down your goals, be sure to use the word will rather than would like to. Using the word will has power, and it will allow you to see yourself accomplishing your goals. Rule number 4, make an action plan. This is a step that is often missed. You end up getting so focused on the outcome of your goals that you completely forget to plan the steps needed to reach your goals. When you write down the individual steps and then crossing them off as you achieve them, it helps you realize you are making progress. Rule number 5, stick with it. Goal setting is an ongoing activity, not merely a means to an end. To keep yourself on track, build reminders into your schedule and make regular appointments with yourself to review your goals. Goal setting is more than merely saying that you want something to happen. By following these 5 rules, you can set your goals with confidence and enjoy the satisfaction that comes with knowing that you've achieved what you've set out to do. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you the best ways to leverage positivity to reach your goals. When it comes to reaching your goals, there are 5 practical ways that you can use the power of positive thinking to achieve your goals and design the life of your dreams. Every aspect of your life that you can see clearly in your mind is something that you can achieve. Here are the best ways that you can leverage positive thinking to accomplish everything you set out to achieve. Focus your mind. When you can use your mind like a laser beam, intently focusing it on the object of your desire, incredible things can transpire. When you focus all your attention on accomplishing your goal, your mind will begin to seek out the path for fulfilling its desires. Focus on more positive things, and you'll find ways to achieve it. Visualize your intended outcome. It isn't an easy feat to visualize the achievement of your goals. However, when you can learn to imagine achieving your goals, you are one step closer to accomplishing your goals. It's important to remember, however, that your visualization needs to be fueled by planning, action, and constant analysis. Be mindful of negative thoughts. When negative thoughts enter your mind, it can quickly defeat a large portion of your progress by striking you with stress, fear, and anxiety. Negative thoughts get you to worry about the future or regret past decisions. However, if you want to succeed in what you're trying to achieve, you have to be mindful of those negative thoughts. This will take constant practice to master. Get inspired by others. You can use the power of positive thinking to achieve your goals by seeking out others who can provide you with a source of inspiration and motivation. There are plenty of people who have overcome significant challenges to achieve their goals. It's a lot easier for you to leverage the power of positive thinking when you can see examples of people that we know to inspire you to achieve those goals. Be persistent. Anything worthwhile is going to be difficult. If it were easy, everyone would do it. When you refuse to give up, you can use the power of positive thinking to achieve any goal over time. Never give up on your hopes, because as long as something is important enough to you, you will find a way to achieve it. With enough determination and persistence, you can reach your goals. Leveraging the power of positive thinking will help you achieve them faster. In today's tutorial, I'm going to share with you the top tips for overcoming negativity. Negative thoughts have a way of draining your energy and keeping you from awakening your real purpose in life. The more you give in to these negative thoughts, the stronger they become. Here are the top tips for overcoming negativity so that you can discover your real life's purpose. Tip number 1, meditate. Practicing meditation on a regular basis will help bring you into the moment as you focus on your breath. Instead of your thoughts jumping to what could happen or what has already passed that you can't change, meditation helps bring you back to the now, the most critical moment. Tip number 2. Surround yourself with positive people. When you find yourself stuck in a pattern of negativity, talk with people who can help you put things into perspective. When you surround yourself with positive people, you will start to feel better about the things in your life, and they won't help to feed into your negative thinking. Tip number 3. Look for the good in situations. Consider how you perceive setbacks and challenges in your life. Do you always focus on the negative? Even the worst situations have something positive to take away from, so shift your focus and look for the good in even the most challenging conditions. Tip number 4. Exercise. If you find that you are having trouble getting out of a negative thought pattern, take a break and do some exercises. It doesn't necessarily mean hitting the gym for an hour-long workout, but just going out for a brisk walk can significantly change your headspace. Exercising helps to relieve tension and stress, which are contributing factors to negativity. Tip number 5. Stop making mountains out of molehills. If you want to take action and move forward in your life, you have to stop turning small or medium-sized challenges into monster obstacles. The simplest way to ground yourself in this kind of situation is to ask yourself if the situation will matter in 5 years or even 5 weeks. Tip number 6. Be grateful. The quickest way to get yourself out of a pattern of negative thinking is to start being grateful for what you have in your life. Before you go to bed at night or first thing in the morning, take some time to list the things in your life that you are grateful for. This exercise will help you to shift your perspective from negative to positive. Focusing on the negatives in life is the quickest way to stop you from finding out your real purpose. Use these tips to start to shift your mindset and start focusing on the positive in your life. Turn your life around with these 5 steps for overcoming negativity. In today's presentation, I'm going to teach you how to turn your life around with 5 steps for overcoming negativity. Many people find themselves in a constant cycle of negativity, with no clue on how to break the cycle. Unfortunately, when you find yourself stuck in a life of negativity, you dramatically decrease your chances of finding your true purpose in life. Fortunately, you can overcome the negativity and turn your life around. Here are 5 steps to help you overcome negativity and find your life's purpose. Step number 1. Banish naysayers. If you try to make positive changes in your life, you may come across people in your life that may actively try to sabotage your efforts by telling you you'll never make it. They have a vested interest in your failures because if you can successfully change, then they'll be forced to reevaluate their own lives. If you find that you have naysayers in your life, it's best to cut ties and move on with your life. Step number 2. Surround yourself with inspirational people. If you want to change your life and overcome the negativity, you have to surround yourself with positive people. You need to find people who will inspire and motivate you to accomplish what you've set out to do. Do whatever it takes to create new friendships with inspirational people. Step number 3. Meditate. You can start to build a positive attitude and decrease stress when you learn to meditate. Meditating on a regular basis will help you improve your mental acuity and give you hope by helping you reframe your problems and manage obstacles. Step number 4. Create visual reminders of your goals. To help you overcome negativity and discover your authentic self, create visual reminders of your goals. You can create a vision board of things that inspire you and the things you want to achieve. Visual reminders of what you want to accomplish will stimulate your brain and make you feel good about your life. Step number 5. Be grateful. It can be extremely easy to get mired down by all the things that go wrong and the losses you've suffered. Being grateful for what you have provides you with a healthier perspective and will open the door for receiving more good in your life. Gratitude has been shown to help relieve stress, reduce depression, and reframe your thinking. If you are stuck in an endless loop of negativity, following these simple steps will help you break the cycle and shift your mindset. Once you release the negative thinking, you'll be better able to focus on discovering your true calling.